Hey, baby.
Happy 18th birthday. You ready?
I'm leaving the house right now.
Alright.
You excited?
Yeah.
You have it, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. Well, I should be out front soon.
Get ready.
I'm sure you can't. Bye.
View. Well, we made it finally. I forgot how far away Lodi is from anything cool.
It really is beautiful out here. Feels like last year's ELEV8 was another lifetime ago.
You're much happier now compared to 6 months before you decided to open up to me about your parents' death. They did good though, adopting you from your birth mom. Did you ever get to meet her?
No, her name was Jenna. Norris, maybe? That's all I know.
That's all?
Well, in the will, my parents left me some weird things.
What are those? Well, they should have left you a time machine instead of old electronics.
It's 9 months before my birthday. Are you lost? No, I'm just hiking. What time is it?
6:32 p.m. on February 14th, 2003.
2003?
Yeah, like the year after 2002. Are you sure you weren't lost? Mentally, at least.
That's the same day that's on the tapes. Wait, did I... No. No, I'm just still not used to the new year number. We're only a month and a half way in.
Sure. Well, it's too late for somebody as confused as you to be lost. You could stay here.
It's very nice of you considering your attitude.
Don't get too comfortable then.
Oh, thank you. So what brings you out here?
Do you want me to tell my parents or the truth?
Oh, how far along are you?
Well, aren't you quick to judge? Correctly.
I'm sorry, I just knew.
Fear and shame was what brought me here. I found out 2 weeks ago. That was enough time for him to abandon me and the problem he created. Along with telling my parents, that was a whole list of things nobody wanted their daughter to be called. It's not all that bad, though. I felt justified in borrowing his truck. He gave me a baby, so I went ahead and took his. Now, I'm driving to Sacramento, where I can legally get out of this mess.
Couldn't imagine being all alone and coping with all of that.
You don't have to imagine it. This hell I'm in is all here for you to witness. Imagine becoming the person that every health teacher and every naive youth pastor thinks that they'll never see. The perfect child who snuck out the night of her 18th birthday, who made some very in-the-moment decisions that nobody, including herself, thought she'd make. So, I ran away. No family and no other outlook besides the clinic. Like losing all love for the first time.
Me too. Huh?
I just lost my adopted parents. I felt that kind of hurt too.
Well then, could you please explain to me with your never-ending wisdom why having this life inside me feels just as bad as the people you love dying?
I suppose not, but my parents would tell me that fear is how we learn and become better people. I'm proof, and your proof is that baby inside of you right now.
That is a different perspective.
Have you ever considered that your mess could be a blessing to people who want a baby really bad? It's like God's using your heartbreak to make someone's dreams come true.
Would your God actually use a regretfully pregnant 18-year-old?
Well, he used a 14-year-old in Bethlehem to save the world, so why not you?
You're a lot nicer than the others. Thanks.
Who are the others?
I don't know, the ones that say that I'm worthless and going to hell now because of my pregnancy.
Well, I do my best not to be the scum of the earth.
That's a good point. If not, a little strongly worded. I'm finished letting you dodge the question. How did you get here? You wouldn't believe me. Oh, I get it. I can confess all about my illegitimate pregnancy, but you can't answer one simple question.
Well,
Nope.
Please?
Nope.
Fine. Pregnancy.
You're such a mysterious person. Like you time traveled here or something. That only happens in movies.
Like getting pregnant and running away with this truck?
Could you tell me about your adopted parents at least?
What's to know? They're dead.
Beyond that, those Nutter Butters made you salty.
My adopters were everything a little girl can ask for. My dad was in seminary, my mom was a nurse, and they met in a single Bible study in Reno. 3 months later, they got married and moved to Jackson, and then they found out that my mom can't have any kids.
Did you say Jackson? That's where I'm from. Carry on.
The best day of their lives, they told me, is when the hospital called saying that I needed a family. Every morning they said that I was their pride and joy and that they loved me to the ends of the earth. That is every morning before the crash.
I'd give a lot for this one to have parents like that. Minus the dying part.
Same here. For 6 months I put on this facade and kept it all inside. But that just made things worse.
Can relate.
It was easier accepting my mom and dad's death than to get real help. I pray that you do the same and allow God to turn your bad into someone's blessing. You and that baby are too valuable for the easy way out.
Yeah. Well, me and my belly buddy are gonna go get some sleep and think about some things. Good night.
What's happening? What? You really know how to change a heart for someone I never got the name of.
Meeting you brought me to the understanding that I have a piece of heaven in me, even in this backwards situation. Something that was impossible before. I'm going back home to find caring people like your parents to adopt my baby and start a new life somewhere very far away. If it's a girl, I want to name it Nevaeh. Heaven spelled backwards for finding this piece of heaven in this backwards situation. P.S. Your parents' love lives on through you. Sincerely.
Sincerely, Jenna Norris.
Mom.
Flickers